Sarah and Adam. Finally, this happened. It's been too long. Very, very, very long. Sa notes ko nga, 10 years, 14 years na pala kayo. So, I have been subscribed to this relationship for too long. Adam technically became adult with us, 14 years. I grew up with them, I've watched all the seasons of this relationship. Para ako nanonood ng Pipito Manaloto. Sa sobrang tagal. Alam mo yung ang laki niya na, no? Ito na yung wedding season, mga mi. So, ito yung episode na, the one where they got married. So, to be honest, I really can't remember if nagbigay ako ng advice sa kanila sa relationship. Thank God, hindi. Kasi, my sister is much sweeter, much more romantic, and much more loving than me. Oh, iyak ka na? Teka, mahaba pa to, te. Wag, mamaya, sasabihan kita. I, as the big sister, only cared for her. No offense, Adam. But no matter what she wants, I have to stand by her side. Di ko kailangan ng depressed na roommate, kaya lagi akong pabor kay Sarah. Kasi every time that she's happy, syempre masaya din ako. And also, kung ano yung pipiliin ni Sarah, yun din, doon din kami. And always, lagi niyang pinipili si Adam. Kaysa sa amin. Again, I am on her side, so it's always gonna be their problem, your problem kung may issue kayo kay Sarah. Pero, of course, I will always be her big sister. So, but on a serious note, I have known Sarah for a long, really, painfully long time, since 1994. Growing up, she's been the one who's very vocal with her thoughts, do the arguments, point out everything, and I love that about her. She can express her thoughts. My sister have always been strong, curious, smart, and stubborn in the best ways. And I know that even in marriage, those parts of you remain. So Adam, no backsies. I checked with my parents. No return policy, ha? Wag na. Okay na to. 14 years, ha? And today, as she steps into this new chapter, I just want to say something that I hope she'll carry with her for a long time. Sarah, you are not just becoming a wife today. You are bringing yourself into this marriage. Your passion, story, and spark. Siyempre, kikiligin ka pag tinawag ngayon, Mrs. Arceo ka na. You will be referred to asawa ni Adam. But in cases that there are days when things feel a little too quiet, or the world starts calling you Adam's wife more often than they call you Sarah, in case the world forgets and starts referring you as his wife too often, instead of Sarah, I want you to remember, you are still you. This marriage is not the end of Sarah. It's just a continuation of her in love, in growth, in her own name. And when things get hard, and they will, you are never alone. You are seen, you are heard, you are still Sarah. Marriage isn't about disappearing. It's about being seen deeply by someone who chooses you every single day. And I know Adam will do that. So, as you walk forward into this chapter, wait lang, 5 minutes, di ba? Taka lang, manapit na. Hand in hand with the person you love, may you love not just for the role you now carry, but for the soul that has always been yours. May you never feel like you have to shrink to fit someone else's story. May you never forget who you are. And if you ever feel a little lost, come home to us. Call me, call us. We'll say your name, we'll hold your hand, you will always be Sarah Joyce, Sarah, Sawa, Bunsoy, and we will always have time for you. So for the groom, tama ka na. Huwag naman. Huwag ka na tumingin sa akin. Don't take, don't take the things I said seriously. Huwag mo na siyang isoli. Hindi. I know you will take good care of my sister and love her. Sometimes too much because I know hindi ka nakakatulog pag di siya katabi. I also witness how you always put my sister first, support her, and encourage her to be the best version of herself, and to not self-destruct, because sometimes her brain does that. Thank you for your patience to my sister all these years. And I pray to God na anlito. Because this wedding stuff is pretty serious, pretty legal too. Literally. So my sister is not only officially, but also legally your problem. I mean, our doors are open, pwede naman mag-consult. Pero, I mean, uwi mo uli, ha? So, last, I hope that you enjoy growing old with my sister as much I enjoy growing up with her. Yun lang, tapos na ako. Ba't di ka umiyak?
So, kukunin ko lang yung phone ni Dianne. Gagayahin ko lang. The joke. Okay. Yep. So, okay, here goes. Wait lang. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. So, to Ada and Sarah, and of course to everyone here first, hello. Paulit-ulit. I hope you all are having a great evening. And of course, this is one of the last moments here in this reception, in this event. So I'd like to borrow some few minutes from you guys and just say on what I am thinking about now, or what I have thought about Kuya, about Sarah, and about all these ceremonies happening today. And for starters, of course, majority of you know, but to those that do not know or have seen me for the first time, I'm Jastin, the little brother of Adam. And I've known him since nagkamalay ako. Kasi kapatid ko naman siya. Well, but given all of that, and despite it, something that na tumatakbo palagi sa akin is, kilala ko ba talaga si Kuya? Especially when I was growing up. And when I was small, Kuya has some sort of an intimidating image. So on my eyes, on the eyes of like a 3, 4, 5-year-old at the time, he looked so mature and palaging praised just to having an affinity for cars, for tech, everything has some sort of special talent pagdating kay Kuya. So growing up as a kid, getting close to him was something too far. His world, masyado siyang alien for me. But a common interest that we did share is true games. And of course, siya rin naman ang biktima sa akin to enter that world of games, which ironically and for good is something that really changed my life up until now, up until currently when I go home, when I open the laptop and play what games. So fast forward to more than a decade ago, take note, hindi pa kami ganun ka-close din ito. Suddenly, I was informed na may girlfriend pala si Kuya. And knowing on that moment of time also made me wonder, what kind of life were you living back then? A person that I usually view as distant, as ignorant, usually pinipili ang games before yung pagkain, is also someone that is capable to love. A love that grew large and transpired to where we are here, here at the stage. Love that I didn't knew, but he also gave to us. Cooking a simple stir-fry kapag wala si mama, which in fact I still memorize the recipes, it's like 5 steps. Being a playmate to new games, to smaller stuff when he started working, like bringing home a triple treat pizza, doing archery for my birthday dahil lang yun yung gamit ng favorite character ko. Cut to staying strong in what was one of our lowest point in our lives. Watching over my career choices, the good, the bad, and of course, offering a helping hand in those bad moments when I myself is also challenged in the flow of life. So he is always trying to know kung saan point na ba kami ng buhay namin ngayon. He always makes it to a point that he knows where me, where Julia, where my ate is standing at life right now. So a brother that growing up was always having an idea that he was so distant was in the end just simply there. Nandun lang. It's just a slight step forward, looking at us, looking at me, looking at ate, waiting for us to also do that step to catch up as well. And of course, through it all, someone was also there with you. So to Sarah, thanks for being with him. Thanks for being with Kuya. Thanks for showing to us that our brother is a loving person and someone worth keeping. But also thank you for being part of our family. Magkasunod kasi 14 years nga naman. It's essentially a family already at this point, even before the legal stuff came in. So I just want to say, and here on a personal note, that for a time, love isn't something a big of a word for me. But thanks to you both, it excites me to know na meron. That such a complex yet somehow still straightforward relationship is present and here with us. So last point to Sarah, and if you ever feel, especially here at this moment, medyo naka all-time high tayo, whatever crosses your mind, when you think na, what luck, anong swerte ko that you have found Adam, please also know that on the other side of the stick, Kuya is much, much more lucky to have you than you to have him. And even now as his wife. So, and to Adam, going back, mostly a playful friend, a good lover, but for some reason, and a special reason for me and ate, is also a logical mother, a stern father, and a kind sibling. So, given in another world, or even a chance to redo it on me going back to being a kid, my heart goes to you being my brother again. Gusto ko ulit mapagluto ng stir-fry na simple, introducing me to new games every year or so, and just being there for us with our lives. In our good lives, we celebrate, and in our bad times, we also be with each other. So, on the last part, and something that medyo ngayon ko lang siya na-note kanina, standing on the front side of the church, I had the privilege of being in the shoes of our parents. So for both mama and tatay, and for this message, also wanted to say for you, to them, that to our parents that it's okay, that we already got this. I mean, tignan niyo na si Kuya, kinakasal na siya. So look at where we are, but also please look after both Kuya and for Sarah as well. And for us, this is not the end. This is a start of something new, of a new stage. It's not one door closing and one opening and another. It's just a single path na tuloy-tuloy lang umaandar. So to our newlyweds, Adam and Sarah, cheers to you. So cheers everyone. Woo! For all what lies ahead in our road, and what lies ahead in your road, not even as grand or as grandeur, as big words as husband and wife, but just simply being lovers for both of you. Thank you.